right, question for Coach Underwood.
Tiquan, we heard you like to lace up the cleats and maybe show what you still have. Is that true?
Man, I joke around about it, but nah, no more playing for me. I'll leave that to the guys out there.
Do you ever show some old film and remind these guys that you can play?
I'll show it here and there, more in the blocking, like just try to give them examples that, hey, we got to give great effort in the run game. So just showing myself blocking a little bit, because there was a time versus Seattle, I had to block Cam Chancellor, and we all know he's a big physical guy, but when the run play is called, you got to go in there and you got to make the block.
That number 35 you guys have looks like it could be pretty special, huh?
Yeah, Kenny Johnson, he's doing well. He's been making some plays throughout camp. But honestly, man, that freshman group of wide receivers that we have, very talented, man. Lamar Seymour, Kenny Johnson, Zion Fowler, Izzy Polk. It's been great to coach those guys and just help them develop.
Are they also quick learners?
Yes. They've been attacking the playbook mentally for sure, putting in the time. And also physically on the field, they're developing, learning how we want to run routes here, because we're West Coast offense, we're a little bit different, and they're coming from high school. But they've been handling well, I will say that. Still ways to go, but we're going to continue to push those guys, throw them in the fire, and just have them learn, because experience is the best teacher.
We've heard a lot about how the deep passing game is opening up for you guys in practice, and hearing a lot about how the bombs are working.
Mm-hmm.
What has helped that on your end as a pass game coordinator to see that evolution from what you guys were last year?
I mean, anytime you can be in the offense for the second year, guys are going to be comfortable, and I feel like the older guys have done a great job just helping the younger guys, number one, and then with Phil coming over, obviously our OC, Coach Sig, him and Phil, they've coached together at BC, so there's some comfort there. And the guys have just done a great job making plays down the field, and we just got to continue doing that.
Is there anyone that separated themselves in terms of the third receiver position right now?
Right now, we're still figuring it out. It's still early in camp. A big day tomorrow with it being a scrimmage. So I like to evaluate the guys in game-like situations. Practice is cool, but when you're in a scrimmage, no coaches on the field, just the players, and you get to see, okay, who really knows their stuff and who can do their job consistently.
How's Jake McConaughey look this camp?
Man, love Jake. He had a tremendous spring, and then he's carried that over to fall camp, and he's been very consistent. I love coaching the kid. He's going to give you 100% effort all the time, and he's really developed from the day I got here to now. You can see the difference in his game.
I was hanging out with the wide receiver drills yesterday, and I was wondering, where do you get your energy? Where does it come from?
Man, honestly, man, I just love this job. Like, I think about it, we're so blessed and fortunate to be coaching these young men and just helping them grow as people, whether it's a football player on the field or as a person off the field. So I just try to attack each day because I love what I'm doing.
Have you always been an extrovert?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, I would say high school on, yes. Early years, I was a little bit to myself. Mm-hmm. But broke out of my shell, and now I'm just a people person, man. I like to make people feel good. I like to talk to people, and my biggest thing is how do you make people feel? And I just try to make people, when they speak to me, just have a smile and leave with positive energy.
Do you see your players respond to that?
Absolutely. And what Coach Signetti is teaching me, and Coach Dues also, is it's times to love them up and it's times to be hard on them. And I'm working on that as a coach. I'm still a young coach, learning on the fly. And my guys, they love the positive reinforcement, but it's times that also where I got to put the hammer down. So it's been good. I try to keep it a good balance.
With this young receiver room, do you see them coming out of their shell after a couple weeks of camp? Do you feel like these guys are comfortable to joke around and be a part of the team?
Absolutely. Because when you're new and you're the new guy, you're just trying to just show what you can do, kind of be quiet. But in the meeting room, I can definitely see these guys opening up more, getting more comfortable around the building. So it's good to see.
What has Daejon brought to your room, and what are you seeing out here on the field in that first scrimmage?
Yes, when you look at him, the first thing, like him and Bub, physically, man, they're grown men. You know what I'm saying? And he brings an edge to the room for sure, a certain type of toughness. And just teaching the young guys what it takes to play at this level. When you go to the University of Florida, like, you go there for a reason. That's big-time SEC football. So to bring his experiences here and share that with the guys, I think it's been tremendous.
Frank told us that Bub has been coaching more for you guys on the field and helping there. How have you seen him grow mentally as a leader, and what he's able to do for you guys now?
No doubt. Mentally, second year in the offense, Bub has taken off. He's been doing great. Not a lot of mental errors at all. him and Kanante Mumfield have definitely taken on more of a leadership role with the departure of Jared Wayne, who was our leader last year. And it's been great to see Bub and Kanante more vocal with the guys, whether it's on the football field or when we bring it up after practice, just talking to the guys. I think that's going to bode well for our group.
What does Bub's energy do for that whole room?
Yes. First of all, his smile is contagious. When he smiles, man, he brings positive energy all the time. And to me, Bub never has a bad day. And what I love about him the most is he loves to compete. No matter what period it is, no matter if it's the first period, last period, 2-minute, run blocking, like he loves to compete. And we need that in our room for sure.
You recruited a bigger class of wide receivers in this group, these freshmen here. After seeing them in camp for 3 weeks, are you even more confident about what the future of that position group looks like?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. We brought in 4 in this class, and what I like about the 4, they're all different. So they can all bring something different to the table, and I feel like that'll give them a chance to get on the field because they all have different attributes. But the future is very bright. We just got to continue to learn the playbook, continue to coach these guys hard and develop them on the field, and their natural ability and talent will speak for itself for sure.
Anything final for Coach?
Would you have been able to succeed in the NFL without the positive energy that you showed?
That's a great question. I would say no, because in the NFL, I'm trying to teach these guys, you have to control what you can control. You have to see the positive even in the bad, because at that level, it's a business. We all know that. And one guy might get drafted early. Myself, I was a 7th round draft pick, so you may not get as many opportunities as a early round draft guy. So you just control what you can control, stay positive, and just continue to prepare to perform and let the chips land where they may.
Thank you, Coach.
Good.